Toshiro is walking on the street. I suddenly found out that someone wanted to take my life. He immediately turned and broke the neck of a man. I didn't forget to take his gun, then disassemble every bullet in the ice. I saw that, and a killer on the side of the road immediately opened fire, but Toshiro dodged the enemy's bullets. Now you take a pen and you put it in the magazine. As soon as we approached the Kia killer, I put the pen in my throat. He used to move so fast that one AI found out, until the killer fell down the road. People pay attention. Toshiro has a peaceful life with his niece. To people, there is a grocery store to trade through the day. Out, Toshiro also has a best friend, John. This guy is the owner of a small restaurant, where you two used to come here for dinner. But the AI knows that it's just a cover. Chuno is actually an underworld boss. That the player plays with the boss, certainly not a simple person. Look at the scars on Toshiro's hands. It's enough to know who you are. That night, a special forces team is conducting a drill. To prepare to round up one, the killer is nicknamed the Ghost. The killer is strong. Speed is as fast as electricity. He's good at all kinds of weapons. Even the phantom body was a killing tool. So, they must be well prepared to face him. But AI suspects in this training, they have to face the enemy. The ghost suddenly appeared. There was only one small knife as a weapon. And then every single one of the task force is killed, without having time to react. As a result, no one survived. And the assassin who's nicknamed the Ghost is Toshiro. After taking action, eliminate all those who intend to harm you. He and his niece went to an old friend. Kenji is also an assassin. But in one save, Toshiro, that you've been injured to the point where you're now disabled. So Nam is very grateful to this friend. My two uncles are like that too. I visit and talk to Kenji often. Toshiro is now. Tell your friend about strange dreams. I've been dreaming a lot lately about killing myself. Death in a forest. That's why Kenji advised me to go to a psychiatrist. Very likely, Toshiro is obsessed with the life of an assassin. So as soon as I get back, I went to a psychiatrist. Tell her about your dreams. They say that after the murder is over, I find myself very comfortable. Listen to here. The doctor thinks you have violent tendencies to use the poison for the main male, so that you're afraid to face death. It can help you become more psychologically stable. Then she used her hand to pretend to be a gun, heading south to kill you. But before you shoot, you were able to get close to her. Then tell me I killed you. The doctor was feared by fans. Toshiro's psychotherapy session just ended. On the way back, I suddenly discovered something strange. So I immediately stopped to look. Because you're an assassin, you have a lot of enemies. In the crowd on the road, I realized someone wanted to hurt me. At this moment, a girl is holding a gun to him. But he quickly went back and broke her neck. Then take it, the enemy's gun. Take out all the bullets in the ice. The Kia assassin also started shooting. However, Toshiro easily dodged the bullet, and he stuck a pen in the magazine in his hand. As he approached the assassin, I immediately stuck a pen in his throat. Extremely fast movement. People on the road don't realize it. Only when the Kia is down, if the weather flows, someone knows. But in the distance, there was a man who saw it all. He's the Phantom Boss's junior. The other two killers are him. Wrong to take the main male. But that plan failed 7 times. Soon after, Phantom also received the news. He couldn't kill Nam. He had only one way to change direction. Send more assassins to kill you. Turns out Toshiro was his man. But for some reason, he ran away from the nest. Function, that's why he sent someone after him now. That night, Toshiro and his niece are having dinner at Then suddenly, the TV is watching again. Something goes wrong. An assassin's hunch helps the main male. I realized there was a fool. So I handed my nephew over to a friend to watch over. Then tell them to deal with something. Just came out of the bar. You've run into a bunch of assassins. When I saw you, they came one by one. But every one you take down. No one took more than one blow from the main male. A guy is pretending to answer the phone right now to beat you up. However, Toshiro was able to react strongly to him. Then I went back to the grocery store. Take the tools you need to make weapons with you. Claw mines are deadly weapons. Then you put food in the oven to prepare for a battle. But the food isn't done. Then another group of assassins came in. But I'm not afraid. The more you come, the more you're interested. Toshiro fills behind the shelves, then gently take the lives of each. When the last one lies down, that's when the food is done. I just pulled out my chopsticks to get ready to enjoy. One of them tried to beat me. Who'd have thought you'd used his hair to color your chopsticks? Then just enjoy your food in a delicious way. After eating, 2 young men came. They're Kenji's men sent to help you. But Toshiro doesn't need it. I told the 2 guys to take care of the body. Then I went out to a phone booth. Let's call my niece and stay home for a while. But at this very moment, another assassin appears. She's trying to take the lead. However, it is too black to meet the right Toshiro, even in a narrow space. But the speed of the main male blow, it hasn't declined. Every attack of the enemy, it's easy for you to solve. Then he used the knife in his hand. The killer married her mother. That night, afraid of going home would endanger his niece. So he went to his friend Kenji to stay. Here you find out who's behind it. No one else is Phantom. If you want to end this scene, there's only one way. It's killing him. But it's not that simple. In the Phantom's hands, there are hundreds of skilled assassins. If you are not careful, you will lose your life. But Toshiro is determined to end this. Only then will the 2 of you be safe to live. Over here, see the junior's continuously 7 Phantom defeat? Extremely bitter. He's just contacted the strong man right now. It's called the Crazy Dog. It is also the main male friend. In the past, the power of the 2 was equal. But from a different point of view, they both went their separate ways. Not just Phantom. The wrong person is watching the granddaughter of the male lead. The next morning when she left the house, was discovered by the assassin and took her away. Turns out, she's also part of an assassin's organization. Phantom is a child catcher. To train to be a machine, killing machine. I can see his heart, so Toshiro forced her to run away from the organization. And you've been hunted by him ever since. Then call and threaten the male lead out. But I thought that was your plan. Only then will you know their base. After having an address, he and 2 of Vince's men left immediately. When they reach a forest, then a bunch of assassins are already here. So the South Chief said they'd split up. I'm going in one direction, and the 2 of you are going together. Toshiro gently hidden. Then take out one by one. They can't even see where you are. Until I found you. That's when the assassins have to go make friends with earthworms right away, even with a gun in your hand. But they didn't have time to shoot. The other side of the Kia pair also coordinated extremely well. He stole the gun and then shot down everyone around him. Meanwhile, the male lead is still walking along alone. Tired of using your hands, you draw shovels to fight. Every attack is fatal. Don T give the enemy any opportunity to protest. Wherever you go, someone dies. But the other side wasn't so lucky. A young man accidentally trapped by an assassin. He gave me a ticket out of the world. By the time the team arrived, it was too late. That guy's completely out of breath. Meanwhile, Toshiro fell into the sights of the snipers. But who knows which bullet to shoot? The main male can avoid everything, then quickly approach them. But when you turn the grass up, there's no... 2 new Kia suddenly appeared in the back. Knowing how to use a gun doesn't work. They moved to close combat. But I can't even touch a piece of Toshiro's hair. You're too fast to beat. And the results are predictable. 2 assassins you killed in one note. Right now, the new assassin took the life of Nam's comrade. Also appeared, but this guy underestimated Toshiro. Let's just jump in and get the male lead. Throw it away like a pile of shit. I can't fight you back. He's planning a suicide bomb. I thought I just touched Toshida. Then you cut the explosion with a knife. Then the hand defeats the enemy. This guy just died, and a bunch of other guys came. Toshiro pulled out the knife Kenji had given him. Use it to deal with the enemy. No matter how many, I am not afraid. Every line of your knife is extremely smooth. The enemy fights you. They almost didn't have a chance. Just like that, hundreds of people have been yellowed by you. After the assassins in the forest, there was no one left. The main male, Mark, has just entered the Phantom's base. Let's see who the two of you are. Wherever they go, there's no life left. That's why I soon found my niece. Suddenly, Toshiro gave the girl to Mark. Tell him to take his niece to safety. And you have to find the Phantom to get revenge. Then they just broke up. But just walked a little bit, Toshiro met a mad dog. He's also the most powerful member of this group of assassins. Even if it was you before, but now you're unarmed enemies. Sky-chung, I don't understand the two of you. Every move is the same way. I know it's hard to get high. So Crazy played dirty, constantly shining a flashlight into the main male's eye. You can't see anything but get hit repeatedly. Crazy dogs have the advantage. But that's all he can do. Toshiro decided not to use his eyes anymore. I close my eyes direct and feel everything with your ears. As soon as the enemy comes to finish you off, you've butchered the wrong table. He used a blow to break his face. Then feed the mad dog continuous punch. It ended with a blow. So the mad dog has to be reunited with his grandparents. However, after this battle, Toshiro was also seriously injured, but he's determined to find the Phantom. I was on the road when I met him. You know that if you fight straight, you can't win. That's why he hypnotized me. Immediately, Toshiro's body completely lost control. Phantom pulled out the knife to take your life. Who knew? Right now, Toshiro wakes up and kills the evil old man. But I'm also completely exhausted. Just fall in place. Not long after, Max took his niece to the beach. Girl, dig a hole and bury the book your uncle gave you. Remembering the one who saved you. And take care of yourself. But Toshiro is actually not dead. I stood at a distance and watched it all. Maybe you don't want to approach your niece, for fear of harming the girl. The movie is over. Hi, and see you in the next movie. Bye-bye.